Coach, have you been able to get any film on New Orleans, or you're just kind of going blind?
We've gone off of film from last year and scout reports from last year. They had 2 scrimmages, and they both had no trade agreements in their scrimmages, so we have no live film as of right now. They do open up tomorrow night with San Jose State at home, and we will get to stream that off the video. And then, of course, we'll have a copy of that at our hotel that San Jose State will leave us. We can't FedEx it here by the time we leave, so it won't do us any good. So we're going to concoct something tomorrow night to put it on the TV, and it's really going to be what do they call it when you take a camera inside the movie theater and film it?
Bootlegging.
Yeah, we're bootlegging. Just FYI for the what is the people you get in trouble with?
FCC?
Yeah, the FCC. We are bootlegging the University of New Orleans San Jose State game on Friday night in my office. So there may be cops all around here. They may have to send the SWAT team because we're going to do the bootlegging film of that event.
Well, they have a couple 6'8", but how important is it for your 2 guys to stay out of foul trouble Monday night?
I think it's really important because I think you saw how much we struggled the other night when we got into foul trouble and we have to play small. So this is going to be a unique game for us because we're not at full strength. We will not have Dan Teal. There's a possibility that we may not have another one of our big guys, and if that happens, then we'll go into the game with only one big guy. So now you got all sorts of concerns with our lineup. But the one thing that I am comfortable with, they play such a fast pace that I think that will help us if indeed we have to go small.
Is Breyer the other one that's hurt?
No, Breyer's not hurt. Devontae's really struggling with his feet right now. So I anticipate playing him. Like I said, I'll never play possum with you guys, but there's a great chance, or not a great chance, there is a chance that he may not be able to play.
Will you play zone this on Monday, or are you just going to keep them playing man-to-man like before?
I'm not going to answer that question because somebody may be listening somewhere else. So we're going to play man-to-man, and that's what we expect to do.
How happy you been with the defense this week in practice?
Happier. A defensive-minded coach is never happy. We're always looking for the perfect game and the perfect stop. But we really didn't have a very good practice yesterday. Matter of fact, we didn't have a very good practice at all. And our guys were tired. They were cranky. They acted like a bunch of babies. They acted like an old dog that had been woken up from his nap. And, you just can't be that way. You got to be consistent every day. And I told them at the end of practice yesterday, I was very disappointed. It's really hard as a coaching staff that we have to coach attitude and effort every day. And that's part of the change of culture here that we're trying to change.
Do you feel like you're making progress in that, even despite yesterday?
I think we've been making progress, but we can't handle success, Todd. We are a typical 2 steps forward, 1 step back type team. Matter of fact, we can go 1 step forward and 2 steps back within a matter of 48 hours, and that's the thing. Our maturity level right now is not very good. It's just not very good. I've said this all along. You're only as good as your seniors, and our 3 seniors have really got to raise our maturity level, not only as a group of individuals, but as our team.
Coach, what did you learn about your team in the 2 exhibition games?
Well, I think, I think our guys see that when we do what we're asked to do, that we can be successful. We've had 2 very long film sessions, and we've done a lot of teaching. So I don't know if I can answer that question until 2 or 3 games into the season, what we learned from it. But we have done an enormous amount of teaching after the 2 exhibition games. We've done an enormous amount of film work, breakdown in practice, breakdown film work, individual conferences, team conferences. So I think we'll be able to answer that question probably after 2 or 3 games.
Now you scored 30 points off of turnovers in the last exhibition. Do you feel like you're going to have to be somewhat successful in there to score some points Monday
Todd,
night?
I think that certainly the way we want to play defense, we would like to create an environment where we can get steals and that we can convert off of turnovers, yards after catch, all that stuff. I mean, right now we can get turnovers and hand it right back to them in a matter of seconds. So we really need that yards after catch. We really do. We don't have that right now, and we scored 30 the other night, but like I said, it goes back, that's an exhibition game. We're going to find out a lot. We're going to find out a lot about our guys in the month of November. You'll have a good feel for what's getting ready to happen with our crew. And, you know, I think we're, you know, I think we get better, but we've got to, like I said, our maturity level has to get back to where we've got to be able to handle a little adversity, whether it's missing a free throw, whether it's having to run extra in practice, whether it's a team breakdown and we have to do some type of punishment. I mean, we've got to be able to handle that. Right now, we just can't do that.
Barry, are you nervous, excited a couple days before your first game?
Yeah. Nervous, excited, stressed, can't sleep. Went to bed last night at 2, got up this morning at 6. And you know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I mean, this. I told the interviewing committee this. I know what people are saying. I know where we're predicted to finish. But I can't switch to that mode, and I won't switch to that mode. We are staring at a very, very difficult season this season unless we all get together and try to make a pathway to what we want to accomplish. And we're going to be on a roller coaster. I know it. The only problem with this roller coaster is that when we're at the top, can we stay there for a while? And how do we handle when we get down low? And that's going to be the challenge for this basketball team. And that's going to be the challenge for the head coach of the Southern Illinois Salukis, because I absolutely hate losing with a passion. If I play my wife, you've heard me say this before, if I play my wife in checkers or chess, I want to kick her butt every single time. And I hate losing, and I hate it with a passion.
Coach, has the life skills program improved the maturity off the court?
I think you'll have to ask the players that. I don't know. I hope so. In our life skills program, I've enjoyed it. I mean, we've had a judge come speak to us. We've had former players come speak to us. Former coaches come speak to us. We've had lawyers. We've had police officers. We've had a lady talk to us about our manners. I've talked to them about patriotism. I think so. I mean, I'm hearing great things in the community about how our guys are acting now off the floor. So I think there is some type of matriculation from that.
Do you guys have a team charity this year?
We do have a team charity, and that's going to be next week on Thursday night. We're going to have an event for just the ladies. Sorry, man. It's just me and the girls. But we're going to have a ladies' night out, and we're going to support the Women's Center. And I'm really looking forward to that. Matter of fact, our players have no idea how much fun they're going to have next Thursday night, because we're going to take the ladies through. We're going to give them the inside jargon, the inside terminology. We're going to show them what we do out on the floor. We're going to take them through some of our practice modes. We're going to give them a tour of the locker room, and it's been a long time since some of those ladies have been in the men's locker room. Well, you probably better not print that one.
Maybe I'll have to have Sarah go. But you talked about you wanted to go on the road. Do you think you will learn a little bit about more of these guys going on the road?
Yeah, I really wanted to go on the road the first game. I really wanted to go on the road. I don't know how many road games we won last year. I don't know. How many road games we won last year?
I believe it was 3.
4?
Okay. I just think when you go on the road, it's just you and those guys, and for lack of a better term, it's a foxhole. And, you get in your foxhole, you find out who's got your back, and on the road, there's no better chance to do that. And I really want to do that from the very first game.
Any other injury concerns with the guards?
No,
or?
right now, everybody's, other than Chase and Dan Teal, everybody's pretty well healthy except Devontae. And I think we're going to deal with Devontae's foot all year long. I just think it's going to be something. You guys dealt with it last year. Santa Claus brought it to me again this year, so I get to deal with it again.
Will Teal and Chase travel with you?
Chase will not travel. Dan Teal will travel.
Anything else?
Okay, guys, thank you.